Hey, what up guys, G Fragrance here, and today your boy is about to provide you guys with 10 amazing date night fragrances that's gonna elevate your game. You're looking to make an impression, you're looking to make that girl go crazy for you, then your boy is gonna help you in that department. Starting off with the first fragrance, boys, we're gonna start off in the house of Gucci, and we have here is Gucci Elixir de Perfume. And boys, I'm gonna tell you right now, this fragrance is extremely amazing, man. Now this is gonna be more of this white floral, spicy, sexy fragrance that smells absolutely phenomenal. And I know when this fragrance was first released, a lot of people was not loving this fragrance, but I'm gonna tell you guys, this fragrance is good. It's gonna pull compliments, it's gonna turn heads, and as a bonus, it's gonna make an impression on that date night situation. You love that white, floral, spicy, seductive type of a DNA, something a little bit uplifting, something that's gonna make you stand out from the rest. Then boys, Gucci Elixir de Perfume is going to get the job done. So elevate your game and smell amazing with this beast. Moving on to the next scent, we're gonna go into the house of Zaharoff, and we have here is Black Rose. I believe this is Hafedi, and this is phenomenal. Then me, as your boy, I'm not a big fan of too much rose fragrances, but this one caught my nose, man. It's a nice rose, fresh scent that smells very, very masculine. Now, a lot of people think just because you have a rose fragrance, it makes you feminine, and I'm gonna tell you, boys, it takes a real man to wear floral fragrances and make it stand out. If you're confident and you're sexy and you got your stuff put together, this fragrance right here is going to work wonders. If you're a little nervous, you're not confident within yourself, then this fragrance is not gonna work for you. These are for the bold, confident individual who can rock this rose, fresh, sexy beast of a fragrance, and it's just gonna elevate his game even further. So boys, get out of your comfort zone. Try this floral fragrance and elevate your game. So moving on to the next scent here, we have Exclusive Tobacco. Now this fragrance right here is a clone to a very popular niche fragrance. I forgot the name of the fragrance of the recording of this video, but just understand this fragrance is a tobacco spicy scent that smells phenomenal. Has a little bit of that sweetness, a little bit of that warm, sexy, spicy freaking vibe, and it has that nice tobacco that comes off very nice and sexual. The fragrance is phenomenal. The fragrance is beast mode. The fragrance is a fragrance that is for those individuals who love to wear that black leather jacket during the fall and wintertime situation to elevate his game. That's what this fragrance is going to bring to the table, and it's gonna make an impression like no tomorrow, because the tobacco spicy element to this fragrance is absolutely amazing. Moving on to the next fragrance, we're gonna go into the house of Perfumes de Marly, and we have here is Old Tailleur. And this sexy beast right here is a nice creamy vanilla mouth-watering type of a scent that smells phenomenal. Now when I first tried this fragrance on, man, it was love at first sniff, man. This fragrance was released about 2 years ago, and I took a chance. I was thinking about buying the full bottle, the 4.2, but I'm like, you know what, it's a new fragrance, I would like to check it out, let me go with the small bottle. I got the big one and I fell in love with it, that I kind of regretted not buying the 4.2 ounce. But I'm telling you boys, the fragrance is phenomenal and it projects like a savage. And also, this is a guy in my job, he actually had this on in the city. He was working at a job and somebody was smelling good. I'm like, you know what, I know that scent. It's Old Tailleur, right, from the house of Perfumes de Marly. And I'm looking around who had it on, and I ran into the guy. I said, yo, is that you? And the guy said, yeah, that's me, man. And he's all into niche fragrances. And it's funny, outside of this one, I ran into him again, and he was wearing one of the next fragrances coming up here that was projecting as well. So just letting you know, these fragrances are just straight up savages in the performance department. So if you're looking for something vanilla, creamy, and absolutely mouth-watering for your date night situation, make sure you check out this beast right here, because I'm telling you, it is a savage. So moving on to the next fragrance we have here is Oud Satin Mood. And this was the other fragrance that guy was wearing. And I'm telling you, he was filling up the whole freaking building. I am kid you not. These fragrances perform. They project. So when you wear these fragrances, spray with caution, because I'm telling you, everybody's gonna know you are the freaking man smelling amazing, all right? So make sure if you ever try something like this or Oud Tailleur, wear them on special occasion, like that beautiful date night. If you try to let your lady know that, boy, I am smelling good and I'm trying to go home with the prize. So talk about Oud Satin Mood. Now this is gonna be a nice oud, vanilla, saffron type of a fragrance, and it smells amazing. Like I mentioned already before, the longevity and the projection is straight up beast mode. I think this fragrance performance is just one of the best performing fragrances out there in the market, and it's very nice, very uplifting, very sexy for those date night situations, and the ladies are going to love this fragrance DNA. So make sure you sample, try this bad boy out, and that is Oud Satin Mousse. So coming up next, we have here is Tony Iommi, man. And this fragrance is just an absolute savage of a scent profile. All right, there's some nice rum, some leather, some spices. This fragrance is extremely phenomenal. Now, I don't know about you guys. If you guys ever try this fragrance, to me, I get this nice, spicy, bubblegummy type of a vibe that smells very, very delicious. Now, that's just me, but I'm pretty sure that sweet element is coming from that rum and those fruits that the fragrance brings to the table. But overall, the fragrance is very nice, very seductive, and it is perfect for those date night situations, especially if you're confident and bold and a sexy individual who's looking to elevate his game. Tony Iommi is absolutely phenomenal. So make sure you check this beast out and elevate your game. So moving on to the next scent here, we have here is Jean Paul Gaultier Le Male Elixir. And this fragrance is also phenomenal, man. That vanilla, the honey, the tonka, tobacco, this fragrance is extremely, extremely amazing. Now, this fragrance does compare a lot to Xerjoff Naxos, all right? Now, me personally, Naxos is one of my favorite niche fragrances from the house of Xerjoff. But when we compare these two, they're completely two different fragrances despite of the note breakdown, right? They both have vanilla, they both got the honey, tobacco, the tonka, the lavender. But this one has its own DNA. When we talking about Jean Paul Gaultier, we could be blindfolded and smell a Jean Paul Gaultier fragrance and you're gonna know it's a Jean Paul Gaultier fragrance. There's something about their DNA that just screams, oh my God, this is sexy. Oh my God, this is seductive. Oh my God, this is something about this fragrance I kind of want it. This fragrance is gonna draw some attention in. That's pretty much what Jean Paul Gaultier brings to the table. Now, Xerjoff is an amazing fragrance. Xerjoff Naxos is an amazing scent profile, but they do not have the same kind of like vibe when it comes to these fragrances, all right? I feel like Xerjoff Naxos gives you more of that tobacco kind of a vibe, a little sweet tobacco, while this one gives you more of a little creamy, vanilla, little spicy type of a vibe, but they both are amazing. But this one right here is gonna be amazing for that date night situation if we're looking to smell sweet and delicious. So moving on to the next scent here, we have here from the house of Argos, and we have here is Dene. And Dene is a very, very nice masculine. I don't know if this is fresh, powdery, but the fragrance is extremely, extremely masculine and seductive, man. I don't know how many times I gotta say this, but Argos fragrances are extremely phenomenal. Now, I don't know if you guys rock Argos fragrances or whatever the case might be. Dene is a fragrance that is blended to perfection, man. It is breathtaking. It is absolutely a compliment getter. It's easy to wear, easy to pull off. If you're new to niche fragrances, this fragrance is an easy fragrance to pick up. And the thing is, this fragrance has some good longevity, good projection. It's gonna get you noticed and get those compliments rolling. So I'm telling you, boys, you ever decide to check from the house of Argos, check Dene. If we're looking for something a little fresh, sexy, and extremely seductive, all right, this fragrance is extremely, extremely phenomenal, especially if you're new to niche fragrances. So moving on to the next scent here, we have BDK Gris Charnel. Now, this fragrance to me just screams out sexual vibes, man. Like, if you talking about just date night in general, you smell this fragrance, that's exactly what it smells like. You will put your nose, you're like, wow, this fragrance just smells like something I should be wearing for those date night situations. It's very seductive, it's very smooth, very nice and clean and absolutely sexual. If we're looking for something a little more closer to the skin that smells extremely addictive, then this fragrance is going to get the job done. The fragrance is extremely phenomenal. All right, it's spicy, warm, cozy, inviting. You can even wear this bad boy here for a Netflix chill night. But the DNA to this fragrance, it is a 10 out of 10 from the house of Gris Charnel, man. This fragrance is phenomenal. So moving to the next and last fragrance here, we have here is Boss Bottle Absolute. Now, this fragrance also caught me by surprise, man. When I first tried this bad boy, I wasn't impressed. I was more into the original, the Boss Bottle Elixir. But when this one came out, I put it on my skin. I'm like, it's okay. But when it started getting into the dry down, oh my God, guys. Oh my God. The fragrance is just unbelievable. And the thing is, I have quite a few fragrances from the House of Boss bottle, but this one has surprised me the most. All right, it's a little spicy, sweet, absolutely amazing, sexy, seductive, you just name it. This is gonna be more for those individuals who's a little more bold, more confidence within themselves. Now, if you're new to fragrances, this fragrance is not gonna be for you. But if you've been in the game a little longer, then I'm telling you boys, this fragrance is going to elevate. If you love that smoky, bold residence with a little bit of that sweetness vibe in your fragrance, I am telling you, this fragrance is just a masterpiece for the House of Boss. So make sure you check this bad boy out. If you guys are looking for 10 amazing affordable fragrances to elevate your game, make sure you check this video right here as your boy provide you with those bangers. See you on the next video.